So Alan Omer, Minnow, South Dakota. Unlimited Light Super. Walk and talk. The Unlimited Super Stock Tractors. Channel Seed, sponsored by Channel Seed. Midnight Mistress goes 282 and 50 to start the class. We'll find out where he's going to take it.
Jake Korth, Randolph, Nebraska. The
sights all cleaned off. Scott Whitworth. Pretty sure I seen the rear tires trying to come off the ground. Front end went up in the air, but rear tires trying to clear the ground. Too much of a bounce. 258.45. 258.45. All right. Whoa! That ain't what he said. But now, folks, I'm going to tell you, I've been in this sport a really long time. And when an unlimited super goes airborne like that, things can get stupid in a hurry. That man done a fantastic job of getting out of the throttle, holding it down. That was fixing to be a launched rocket. That is a killer tractor, and he got a bite that he wasn't expecting to get. How about giving that any Nebraska Highway Patrolman you got? He's out there. 3:15.13, you got a new leader. The points leader is in the lead. 3:15.13, red ink. He drove it out of the hole just far enough to get a good bite and break and run. 3:15.13.
Tyler Spatansky, Cairo, Nebraska, international called Super Team.
Watch this, Allis-Chalmers, folks. Got a little high down on the starting line. Got a little high down on the starting line. The Allis-Chalmers, 3:06 and 10 puts him in third. 3:06 and 10 puts him in third. He runs an AGCO dealership. That first 50 feet, that first 50 feet is dealing these boys some misery. They got, now you've seen the high strung, Tate and Terry a while ago. He drove it out just far enough.
Tough decision for that 100-foot flagman to make.
Now that front end, we get to 100 foot. How has he got it set up to get to 100 foot? It was right on the brink of getting crazy. 300.51. 300.51. 300.51.
Came up and hit the wheelie ball.
I'm quite sure that they lowered the drawbar. They seen everybody launching, going up in the air, launching, and I'm sure they lowered the drawbar to get away from that, and they might have twisted that screw one time too many. 233 and 65. 233 and 65. That's the only way you can control some of these tractors, the lightweights like this. Is out of Beatrice, Nebraska, with a brand spanking new Deere Factor. I'm quite sure that they did not have that motor dialed in on kill. They was playing it safe to see how everything went. But I think you've seen enough to know right there that that tractor's going to be around to play. Give them a round of applause. Colin Weens and the Deere Factor. A lot of show left. You ain't seen nothing yet. Nebraska people, here you go again out of Atkinson, Nebraska. Voodoo Deer, Scott Holgrew. Yeah, 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 yeah. Man, he had it right. He had the front end up the whole 9 yards, and he run that right-hand side. I don't know if that's what it was. I thought when that front end carried down here to 100 foot, I thought we was fixing to have a runaway. I thought I liked what I seen coming, but it just was not there for some reason. Whether he run it, what was his miles per hour? What was his miles per hour? 28 mile an hour. He was 5, 6 mile an hour slower than anybody else. 279 and 52. 279 and 52. I got 40 miles. Pull off. 283 and 55. 283 and 55. Pop. A little bit of excess alcohol. No big deal there. 283 and 55. Boys are toning it down just a little bit. Now, red ink, according to but it's got a mind of its own. Done a good job of easing it off the line, letting the clutch try to get past that good biting area down there. He's not going to take the lead, but he's going to move up in the top. Oh, by golly, he does. 3:17.55. 3:17.55. John Deere people, you just took the lead away from the International. What do you say, John Deere? $3:17.55. Up on the big screen is the rerun. Done a great job of milking it out. There's experience right there. That was experience going down the track. Working that clutch, cross-tracked it. What a deal. So I've got one more to run, but Deer Fever took the lead. Red Ink goes to second. Midnight Mistress goes to third. High Strung Allis-Chalmers sets at number 4 right now. And Green Lightning, Nebraska. So it's South Dakota, Iowa, South Dakota, Missouri, and Nebraska right now. But John Deere is number one. Where's my red people? Come on, red! $287.68. 287 and 68. A lot of raw alcohol coming out of those exhausts. A lot of raw alcohol. So that'll put him in the number 6 spot. Red Ink thought he had it won, but Deer Fever 317 wins it. John Deere, you're number one. What do you say, South Dakota and John Deere people? You're number one in the Unlimited Superstock class. Unlimited Super, sponsored by Channel Seed. Red